What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Mario B coming at you guys with our week 10 WPF team builder slash battle. If you guys didn't catch the battle last week, make sure to definitely check the description down below for a link to that. It was a pretty good game. Spoilers, we did take the win 3-0 against, I believe it was the Seattle Celebi. So good game to him. Like always, timestamp will be in the description down below. I also do want to apologize for the audio if it does sound a little bit weird, or if you guys can hear my air conditioner in the back. It's pretty hot over here in LA right now, so I can't really make videos in my room without it, and I just kind of need it right now, so forgive me for the audio. But like I said, this week we are going to be taking on the Miami Deinos, coached by Dragonclaw. Pretty tough matchup for us, as you guys can see in the bottom right corner. My team doesn't really switch into Celesteela at all, or Hydreigon, so it should be a pretty interesting matchup. He is, I believe, currently 6-4 or 7-4, while we are 4-5. So like I said last video, we definitely need to win every game out the rest of the season if we do hope to make playoffs. So this is the team we brought. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at his team. Like I was saying, Celesteela, bulky steel type that I can't really take down. I have done a lot of mocks in preparation for this. I still feel that this isn't the best team to take it on, but we're gonna see what we can do here. Like I said, Celesteela is a beast. It can possibly 6-0 me. It could really do anything if it's ran, especially defensive, just to outstall my team, or if it's ran offensively, it can really pretty much run through my team. Hydreigon is one of those other mons that is a big threat. This game I see really deadly if he brings choice specs, which could be a thing. I don't really have a lot of switches to it. Mega Deontay is always good. It prevents me from getting up rocks, prevents me from doing that. So really strong as well on the especially offensive side with Moonblast, and like Diamond Storm can raise his defense up like 2, so that's pretty deadly. Next he has Superior Contrary, we all know is a beast. My team doesn't really have much to switch into it. I kind of do, but once it gets up to +6, does anything really switch in on Superior? So I mean, there's that. Rotom Heat I also see can be pretty annoying against my team, since I don't have a ground type except Garchomp, which, spoilers, I'm not bringing Garchomp. He's gonna be able to Volt Turn on me pretty safely, especially with Hidden Power Ice. It can pretty much check the Garchomp if it was to be brought. And lastly, Diggersby is what I'm expecting as well. Pretty powerful mon that can rock the choice band and just pretty much hit my team pretty hard with returns, or even Scarf, Bandit or Scarf. I mean, with returns, U-turns, forces a lot of switches, Earthquake, so that's pretty good against my team as well. A couple of mons that I do expect that I can see him bringing as well is Quagsire instead of the Rotom Heat. I could definitely see him doing that. I can also see him bringing potentially Sticky Webs to help out his Hydreigon, so that maybe it could be Expert Belt or Dark Glasses, something like that. Lycanroc also makes a lot of sense because of my 2 flying types. I do carry that rock weakness, and Excel Rock does do a lot to my team. So going into the matchup here, first member of the squad that we're going to bring in is going to be Mr. Jiggles. Mr. Jiggles here has 252 HP, 112 defense, 28 special attack, 72 speed def, and 44 speed EVs with the Calm Nature. Rocking that Assault Vest Regenerator with the Psychic, Energy Ball, Flash Cannon, and Focus Blast. So what this set is pretty much meant to do is it could be 3-hit KO by a Choice Scarfed Hydreigon's Dark Post. It also returns a pretty fat hit with Focus Blast. This does also check the Mega Deontay pretty well, switches in on it. The defense EVs are actually to take 3 Diamond Storms from that Mega Deontay. Is it Diamond Storm or Power Gem? Whichever one's the offensive, the physically offensive one, it can take hits from that. Also, the handles a +2 Superior if I needed to. It doesn't do much in return, but Psychic will hit it for a good 30 to 40%, depending on how much bulk it has. This also switches in on Rotom Heat's Volt switches. It switches in on Quagsire almost all the time, so I don't have to worry about a curse set. This does also switch into the Palossand. Palossand only does about 30 to 20% with Shadow Ball, so I don't really have to worry too much about that. And this pretty much just serves as a pretty good pivoting in, pivoting out, getting that regenerator back, so that's pretty useful. That's pretty much all for Mr. Jiggles here. Next we have my boy Lucifer, aka the AERODACTYL, rocking that choice band, Stone Edge, Ice Fang, Earthquake, and Aqua Tail. Pretty basic set, 252 attack, 248 speed with an adamant nature. What this adamant nature is going to allow me to do is really just break down his team. This game, AERODACTYL is going to have a lot of pressure to land his stone edges. In my mocks, it didn't go so well because I would miss a lot of my stone edges, so it's not very reliant. But hey, if he can hit him and we can land him, we're doing big damage to everything on his team. Nothing wants to take this. Even the only thing that doesn't want to take a hit from this is fully defensive Quagsire. But Stone Edge pretty much just hits everything, along with Ice Fang and Earthquake. Aqua Tail is there for things like the Diggersby and the Rotom Heat, along with the Palo Sand. As long as it's not water compaction, we should be able to handle it. Unnerved, just in case somebody has a berry, things they can never hit, they are not going to. And that's pretty much it for Lucifer. A lot of pressure right on him. He's a lot of the offensive force that's going to drive this team, so hopefully he can put in the work this week. We need it. Next we have, of course, Big Mama. Can never go wrong with Big Mama, right? Always love me some Big Mama. She's rocking the Wish, Grass Knot, Protect, Moonblast, Leftovers Unaware set this week with max HP. A little different now. We're almost running max with def and 80s defense EVs with the Calm Nature. What the special investment allows me to do is it allows me to check Superior with the Unaware. I don't have to worry about it boosting up to +6 on me at all, and Moonblast is a safe 2-hit KO. We can also get a couple actually Moonblast is a 3-hit KO, and we can get special attack drops pretty easily. This also serves as a switch into his Hydreigon. As long as I don't see Superior, this will be my main check to Hydreigon. If I do see the Superior, I'm actually going to be switching in on into the if I do see the Superior, I'm going to be switching into this with the Superior mostly. That's what I wanted to say. The 80 EVs in defense just let me live things like Stone Edges from Lycanroc, lets me be 3-hit KO, but it gives me a little bit of a better chance against a Choice Scarf Diggersby, and also takes a Power Gem from 2-hit KO by a Power Gem from Mega Deontay. So that's pretty much just it. Hopefully it puts in a lot of work. Going to be a really big special, especially defensive wall, especially if I need it to check the Hydreigon if it is specs. And not sure if I mentioned it, but this does actually live a Z Belch from Hydreigon from full. I think max is going to do is 94%, and then in return I will knock it out with the Moonblast. So that is pretty much the theory behind Big Mama here. Next we have my boy Shell Shocker, rocking the Spiky Shield, Drain Punch, Rock Slide, and Giga Drain. This set might change a little bit. I do have the actually that's the wrong nature. I'm not sure why it's sassy. This is actually supposed to be relaxed. Yeah. So what this is meant to do is just to check his Diggersby. His is my only switch into Diggersby here. I will always live 2 returns from a max attack adamant choice banded Diggersby. The plan is to switch in on the Diggersby, take the hit, either get a Drain Punch off in return, or what I can do is I can also Spiky Shield, get some recovery back, and make sure that he takes a little bit of chip damage as well. That's all this set's gonna do. Giga Drain is there for the Quagsire. Rock Slide was there for the Araquanid. I might change that move just because in all my mocks I didn't see Araquanid come at all actually, and I don't really expect him to come. It's more of a backup thing because if he doesn't have Rock Slide, then Araquanid pretty much comes in on this and just hits it pretty hard. But the Rock Slide can't change before the battle. It might. I kind of want something on it. I mean, it also hits the Rotom Heat, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet. But this does also take a hit from the Hydreigon. I believe it leaves Draco from full and from a Choice Scarf Hydreigon, and can do pretty big damage back to it with the Drain Punch. And that's pretty much this. Next, we're gonna have my boy Neptune here, aka Empoleon, rocking the Sugar Berry. Pretty nice set, 252 HP, 204 defense with 28 speed def, 20 speed, and 4 special attack. I did forget to mention all the way back here, Mr. Jiggles does have enough speed creep to outspeed the Araquanid, the Quagsire, the Palo Sand, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. At 107, same thing right here with my boy right here. What he's meant to do is I put 20 EVs just to outspeed the Celesteela in case it's not any speed invested Celesteela at all. This thing is also a creative set. Kind of made a lot of last minute changes to it, but I'm kind of happy with this. This is gonna be my main Celesteela check. So what this is meant to do is this is meant to come in. I can either sub on its leech seed, or well, that's pretty much the plan. Just to sub on its leech seed, figure out if it's offensive. If not, I will take an earthquake from it with the Shuka Berry, which he should have earthquake or flamethrower on it. I substitute on the leech seed, I knock off its item, I scald, I get on my rocks. Pretty unique set. I do like it. Sub was the last thing that came to my head because I did realize that leech seed was so free against my team, and Shell Shocker doesn't really want to take an air slash or a flamethrower from the Celesteela. So that's pretty much what this is going to do. Hopefully it works out. Didn't really try it in any of my mocks. I played about 3 mocks and didn't get to try this. This was actually one that I created at the end of it, and I thought it could potentially work, so I really hope it does. Like I said, this is just meant to take 3 earthquakes from Celesteela, so it will take 1 with the Shuka, and then it should take 2 more if it's not attack invested at all, and it's just be regular leech seed, protect, toxic, air slash, Celesteela. So that's pretty much the role of Neptune right here. A lot of pressure. He needs to take down that Celesteela because I don't really have a lot of answers to it. And yeah, it's pretty much his role. Next we have my boy, and lastly LaFleur. Now this is a set that I struggle with a lot. I wasn't sure if I wanted to bring this or I wanted to bring the Garchomp. Scarf Chomp looked pretty good, but I ended up going out with this Heat Wave, Hurricane U-Turn, and Hidden Power Steel with 252 special attack, 192 speed with a timid nature. So what this allows me to do is it allows me to hit a lot of his mons pretty hard. Things like the Hydreigon, things like the Superior, things like Quagsire don't want to take a Hurricane, things like Araquanid don't want to take a Hurricane, even the Tauros doesn't want to take a Hurricane. And Hidden Power Steel is mostly there for the Miami Deinos. It will knock it out in one shot if it's not speed invested. I mean, not HP invested. So if he does lead first turn Deontay, I'm probably going to lead this. It's probably my lead here, either this or the Lucifer, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe Neptune actually, because he might lead Celesteela, but LaFleur, probably my lead here. Gonna hit everything pretty hard. I have a lot of faith in LaFleur this week. Him and Lucifer are my big offensive drive, while everything else is kind of my defense. So hopefully I win this game. We really need to win. And I do want to mention something else. Actually, I did build a second team with it had like Empoleon with like an Aqua Ring set. It was Aqua Ring, Substitute, Scald, and Knockoff to wear down the Celesteela so that my my Garchomp could knock it out with like Scarf, Fire Fang. But I feel that being choice locked with Garchomp isn't really too good on this team. It could get a late could get a late game sweep, but just really unreliable. Another mon that I considered bringing was Persian. Persian was also a good defensive check to things like his Diggersby, and it just didn't have a good time against Lycanroc and Tauros, but it didn't have a good time against Araquanid, so I ended up leaving it on the bench. And then Eel was also a theory, but it just couldn't check the Celesteela the way I wanted to, and with pivoting and stuff like that, I couldn't really check it. So these are going to be the 6 that we're going to go to war with. Hopefully we can pull off the win, and I'll be back at you guys with the battle. Alright guys, we are back with the battle, and we are about to see what is popping here. About to accept this, see the 6 that he brought, see what I brought. Sorry if you guys could hear that. So as you guys can see, pretty much what I expected. I think he did leave the Superior, brought the Quagsire, right? But everything else is pretty much what I thought it was going to be. So that's a good thing and a bad thing, because good thing because I did prep for this team, bad thing because this are pretty lethal against me. Alright, so I see LaFleur being my lead here. Hey, good luck, have fun, bro. Good luck, have fun. Yes, please lead that. Okay, so like I was saying, man, so Quagsire is not that big of a threat. I'm really glad I did put Grass Knot on my Big Mama last second. I did have Heal Bell on that. Kind of sad I didn't change his Rock Slide. I probably should have added something for the Rotom Heat because he might destroy me. Man, this is gonna be a good game. This is gonna be a good game. I think Mega Pidgeot is gonna put in a lot of work. Just let me check a couple things real quick. I want to see if Mega Pidge will knock out that Mega Deontay for full. Yes, it will. Unless it has how much? Let's see. Needs about, used to be almost max in order for it to for sure live, but even if it still had 100 plus, it'd still be a 50% chance to roll in my favor. This can also, let's see, Hydreigon doesn't kill right with one move. I believe I live it with the 64 EVs I have in that health. Yes sir, I do. U-turn will do not that much. Your Hurricane will do more. I'm not sure if I want to risk it that early, but it could definitely be an option. Lucifer also looks like a good lead. He's going to put in a lot of work. He does get walled by the Quagsire, unfortunately. Sorry if my voice does sound a little low. Like I mentioned, the NDT builder, I'm recording with the air conditioner on, so my apologies if the audio is a little sucky for this video. I'm going to try my best to cover it up with some music and stuff. So I think I'm just going to leave the Flare here. I think he has a pretty good lead. Let's see what he ends up leading himself. He leads Deontay. Okay, so I don't know if he expects me to have Hidden Power Steel, but I'm just going to go for it and see what ends up popping. We Hidden Power Steel and we knock out the Deontay first turn. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Caught him off guard. In one of my mocks, this played out as well. I actually didn't go for the Hidden Power Steel. I actually ended up going for the U-turn, and that was a big misplay in the mock. So really glad I hit him with the HP Steel there, and we are up 6 to 5. Sorry. And this does actually open up a pretty big window for my Aerodactyl and my flying types to just be really good in this game. So really excited about that first turn play. Ooh, man. He said, well, that's a good start. You're the second person who brought HP Steel for Mega Deontay. Hey, man. Gotta stay prepared, right? Alright, so if this is Choice Specs Rotom Heat, let's see. Rotom Heat. We can find out if he is Scarfed here. If he is Scarfed, that can be a problem. Let's see. Thunderbolt. Yeah, Thunderbolt can kill me. So I think I'm just to make the safe play, I think I'm gonna go into my Big Mama here. Actually my Reuniclus. Let me go to my Reuniclus here, yes. And we can find out if it's Choice Specs or what it is. So we're gonna see right now. Against my Reuniclus, it will switch to about 60%. So it does look like it is max speed. It might be Scarfed. I do think it is Scarfed actually. So Diggersby comes out here. So he's Scarfed Rotom Heat, huh? Scarfed Rotom Heat. Should be able to just go Chestnut here. Let's see what he wants to go for a return. And that is Banded. Oh, what? That's actually Life Orbed. That's insane. Let's see. Diggersby. That was doing Choice Banded damage, man. That's insane how powerful that Mon is. So he is Life Orbed against my Chestnut here. Return should be doing 41 or 54, so I'm at 55. Even if he is adamant, I live it. Could give him a free switch into his. Do I take this opportunity to just Drain Punch here? Or I'm really debating here because it does give him a free switch into Celesteela. I could predict that going into my Neptune straight out the back, but if he does go for like another return, I don't think my Pokemon wants to take that. About 30%, not too bad, but I can't switch this back in. I'm just gonna go for Drain Punch as he does go Celesteela, like I said. I'm gonna Drain Punch here, and I did a lot, so I actually do think that this is offensive. Let me see, Celesteela. Chestnut. No, it seems like he's just a standard set. So I'm gonna go Empoleon here, as he should go Leech Seed. Yep, and he does miss. Awesome. So if we do outspeed, this is gonna be really good. We can get the sub. Let's see if it works out. Oh, I hope this works out. I hope this works out for me. It sucks that he missed the leech seed, but it's really good for me. Really, really good for me. So we'll see what he wants to do. Sorry about that miss, man. That's unfortunate. I hate missing leech seeds. I hate missing thunder waves. I hate missing toxics. I hate missing will-o-wisp. Sucks. Hopefully, okay, he actually goes Quagsire here, so I'm gonna get a sub, and I don't have anything to hit this, so I'm just gonna knock it off. I'm actually getting my rocks here. Yeah, rocks are gonna be really good. I see just earthquakes. Substitute will fade. Good thing that didn't get rid of my Shuka Berry. Actually, that's actually pretty good. So now that Mr. Jiggles is free, how do I go Big Mama? We don't get the knockoff. We do need this for the... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go Reuniclus here. I should be able to take whatever he wants to go. He goes Toxic, okay. Does he predict me to go have the energy ball? He has to, right? He has to. He has to. Let's see. I was actually thinking about running for Sod on this guy, so sad that I didn't. Energy ball will knock this thing out. Psychic also does big damage. His switching to energy ball is Rotom, right? What's the Rotom heat taking from it if it's something like Scarfed? Rotom heat. If he's something like Scarf, he's not going to have that much bulk. It takes about 50%. I think Psychic is a safe play. Psychic seems like a safe play here, but he has to predict me to have the energy ball, right? He has to, right? He has to. He has to. Oh, he stayed in. Why would you stay in, bro? Why would you stay in? Now I'm gonna knock you out with the energy ball. So I did Psychic. Awesome, awesome. So we get rid of the Quagsire too, which is really good. We do have Regenerator on this Reuniclus, so we'll switch out, take the 30. If he's smart, he goes into something like Diggersby here. I might just sack my Reuniclus. Actually, no, it can still serve some viability against the Choice Scarf of Rotom. Question is, we have to beat Rotom with the... Okay, so he goes into this. Leech Seed, right? Leech Seed's pretty free. Okay, so he's Choice Scarfed Rotom. His Z is probably on Hydreigon. Diggersby is Life Orb, and Celesteela is a Leech Seed Protect set. So he might go for Protect here just to scout out what I want to do. I think I just go Neptune. I go Neptune and I have to knock something off. As he goes for Leech Seed here, yeah, so that's unfortunate. He's definitely going to Protect here, which I think gives me a free switch into my LaFlare. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go to Flare, and then I'm going to U-turn out as he Air Slashes, actually. Okay. Interesting play on my opponent's end. Let's see. Celesteela. I don't think he has anything to hit my Empoleon. If he doesn't, that's going to be crazy. If he doesn't have Earthquake on that. Heat Wave shouldn't do a lot at all, so I'm just going to U-turn out. Yep, okay. So he's back at full, which is really annoying. If I'm him, I just Leech Seed, right? So I'm gonna go for Heat Wave. He should just Leech Seed. Yep, okay, awesome. So we got that read right. And here he, if he double Leech Seeds, good play on his end, but he should protect it. If I'm him, yep, awesome. So now we know this won't even break my sub. So we'll sub here. As he goes for Leech Seed, awesome, awesome. So this is working out pretty well. I'm gonna knock off here. Knock off this thing's item. Hydreigon actually comes in, and this should be Scarfed, like I said, right? I mean, Z-move, right? Oh, actually Scarfed. Okay, so I guess... that's weird. I wonder what this is then. I think I can just go Scald again. I can just go Scald. Actually, as he actually defogs, okay. Do we get the burn? No, we don't. Okay, so I'll just get on my rocks again. It's gonna force him to defog here. and it's gonna give me a free switch into my flare. That was dangerous. Yep, that was actually pretty dangerous what I did there. I mean, what's this Hurricane switching, right? Let's see. Hydreigon, what was your basic? Choice Scarf. Hurricane's doing 62 to 73. Yeah, I'm going for Hurricane. Nothing on this team really wants to take it. Celesteela. Yeah, so this is dead. Okay, awesome. So, Mega Pidgey, I'm putting in a lot of work here. This does have the quick attack, right? Does have the quick attack. I can probably save this and get off a hit on the Celesteela. So I'll go Shell Shocker here on the quick attack. Whoa, bro. Whoa. This man is crazy. Let's see. Diggersby, we know he's adamant. +2 to Chestnut. Dude, how much? +2 return is gonna knock me out. That's insane. Okay, so we'll Spiky Shield here, get some damage off, as he should. Yep. Okay, so he does return. Get off some big damage. He has Life Orb, so he's gonna take another 10% at +2 with. I think it's gonna come down to me having to hit Stone Edges. It's gonna have to come down to me hitting Stone Edges because I cannot. At +2 quick attack won't knock out my shouldn't knock out my Aerodactyl. Nope, it will not knock him out, and I can hit him pretty hard with Ice Fang. Ice Fang might have to do the play. So I'm going to Drain Punch here, as he should knock me out. Yep, that's no problem. I'm going to go Lucifer here. And I think I just go for the Ice Fang here. He's not going to knock me out with quick attack. You should see that. I don't want to risk him staying in, and then I use Stone Edge and I miss, and I end up dying because this is one of my win cons. And I do have to save my Aerodactyl and keep it above 50% if I do want to win this. And we also have to see if he is running double Scarfers with the Rotom Heat. Ice Fang. Awesome. Cool. So we knocked this out. That was really worrying me actually. Now we just have to make sure to take care of that Celesteela. This should be. Let's see. I'm gonna go Clefable here. See what he wants to go for. He actually tricks, so he does give me the Choice Scarf. Okay. And I'm just gonna Moonblast here as he Volt switches. Okay. So he lost his Scarfer, so that's actually pretty good for us. We are gonna get off about 10%. We need to knock off this thing's leftover. So we're gonna go into. Wait, actually, let me slow this down. Oh man, I need to slow this down. That's an easy. Okay. So last time he didn't protect. Oh man. I'm gonna Scald here. Try to get the burn. As we didn't get it and we live on 1, I'll take that. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna go into LaFleur, I'm gonna Heat Wave. He's gonna knock me out. I'm gonna come in and just Stone Edge twice with Aerodactyl and win the game. That's how this game is gonna have to go. That's what it's gonna have to come down to. I did say in the team builder that my guy was gonna have to hit moves. I know that his Rotom Heat's not going to want to come in and switch in on this Heat Wave. Man, this is going to be a really close game. I think it's really going to come down to who has more sacks. Especially since he did trick that. Okay, awesome. And we get the burn. Wow, that is actually pretty convenient. Just with Death Boost, okay. Okay, so. Like I said, this is gonna have to come down to Hidden Stone and just AERODACTYL, my boy Lucifer. I need you right now. I need you. No. Oh, as he does that, okay. So he should protect here, right? He should protect. Yep. Okay. So my Stone Age has a small chance to knock him out at 65. We get a max roll. We don't even need a max roll. We need a crit. Another shot. You've been given another shot right here. Let's go. Let's go, boy. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. Woo! Now just bring it home, baby. Bring it home. Bring it home. Let's go. Let's go, baby. We take down the Miami Deinos. Let's go. Woo! Let's go, guys. I really didn't think I was gonna win this battle. Man, that matchup was horrible for me. Horrible. I think the game really came down to... It really just came down to wearing down that Celesteela, and that Diggersby also scared me. Man, that was such a good game. That was such a great game. I really had trouble in preparation. I'm glad he didn't bring the Superior. That really helped out as well. The 3-0 victory to the Happy Valley Hariyamas, and we're still in the playoff race, thankfully. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like down below. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Also check out all the other World Pokemon Federation battles that I do have in the description down below. And great game to my boy Dragon Claw. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Stay blessed, stay awesome. Peace.